Oops.
Wow, it's really difficult to push a button some days. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday all day.
All day again.
So why are you far away from me? I'm over here, and you're like not even
because
near me.
I don't want to be.
It's one of those days, guys. It started with a rainy, cloudy day. Still kind of rainy out there. I mean, it's not raining, but it's wet.
It's just, yeah.
The clouds are gray, but you know what? It's warm. It really is warm.
It's humid. It is very humid.
Yeah, so we've got the AC on, and I'm telling you, it is nice living in AC. Now, obviously not everybody can live in AC because of allergies and things like that, but definitely it is,
I don't know how to do
it's
that,
much more comfortable living in AC than not.
We do enjoy it. We absolutely do enjoy it.
So please say hello so we can see you. Christie is getting things set up on the laptop, and it would just be nice to say hello to you.
Yep.
What is new here, honey? What's new? What's going on?
Well, we have
So much is going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've got a lot going on business wise. Zach and Chuita and the girls were over last night for dinner.
and we got to sit in our new upstairs area.
We visited upstairs. Lynn came and visited, so that was lovely as well.
It really is a nice space. So
Yeah.
if you've got a nice breeze, you've got the sun going on, it is a great space.
The sound is on.
Excellent. I'll turn the sound off.
Yay! Oh, Zach and Chuita
Nope.
and the girls were over last night for
Yeah.
dinner. I don't know how, baby.
She's just, we look really gray on there.
Yeah, it's not
Hang
very
on
good.
here. Can I get on here?
Lovely as
Just give me a
well.
second here.
It really is a nice space.
There
So
we
I've got a
go.
nice
Hang
breeze,
on.
you've got the sun going
We
on.
decided to try it on the laptop instead so I could see the comments better, but I didn't realize that the sound was on because I did.
Whoa, it is so weird to hear ourselves there.
In
and
the
then-
past.
Yeah, it's kind of like we've lived and gone on and now we're done. So are you going to go on Facebook so we can see?
So there's where the comments should be if I have anybody joining, when I have people joining this morning on that.
Yeah, so let's talk about what's going on. We're looking for oceanfront condos. If you
Yes.
or anybody know anyone who has an oceanfront 2-bedroom Bucerias condo, we've got 2 people.
One really wants Punta Arena or Punta Plata.
Punta Arena or Plata. The other one just wants ocean view, but both of their budgets are high. They've got the cash. They're ready to buy, and they're Americans.
And there's just no inventory.
I know, it is so weird, but we thank God for the Americans right now because they're just buying and they don't really come in and question, oh, do I do it? And this is the Canadian way of buying property in Mexico.
Yes.
I love it. It is spectacular. I'll take it. No, oh my God, what am I thinking? This is terrible. No, I'm going to do this. No, I can't. This is crazy. Americans are just like, yeah, I like it. I'll take it. That's it.
That's it.
Canadians,
In a nutshell.
we struggle to spend our money.
See, Jeff said good morning. It did not show up this time.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Estelle and Sandra are watching. Buenos dias, ladies.
Good morning, good morning. So yeah, it's funny to deal with Canadians and Americans. Their buying style is incredibly different. And I think the reason
And
is that
Lorianne is watching. Good morning.
in Canada, they take so much of your money in
So
taxes.
this isn't working.
Because healthcare is free in Canada. Nobody pays for healthcare. Just leprechauns and fairies come and take care of it. And they also put underwear in my drawer, which I'm very thankful for. But it is just interesting how Canadians think that this stuff is free. And oh my God, it's the best system in the world. Yet they've just passed it on to their great-great-grandchildren to pay for. Use it today. Have my heirs pay for it because I'm a caring, compassionate individual. So yeah, it is very different.
One time, I'd like to do a whole breakfast or coffee time with no COVID. Morning, Randy.
I haven't said anything about COVID. Good morning, Randy. But I could say something about COVID because COVID is a scam.
Shut up.
It is a scam.
Hit you with this microphone.
Yeah. So it's interesting because now people are dying of two things because they can die from the flu and COVID at the same time. So that's interesting to me anyway.
Morning,
Kathy. So yeah, nobody died from the flu this year. Well,
John's
they
not
did.
funny. Don't tell him that, Eva.
Yes. Thank you, Eva. I appreciate that. And I've got really puffy eyelids today. Like, what are these things called? Not eyelids.
Bags.
Bags under my eyes.
Bags.
So yeah, Christy, are you?
Underwear fairy. Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I suppose. I guess she is. Do you fold my underwear too? Because it's always folded.
Depends. When we don't have a housekeeper, I did. She's now doing it.
Oh.
Good morning, Wendy, and good morning, Jennifer.
So I have a new underwear fairy.
She's, yeah.
Nice.
We'll just call it that.
Yes. So the house is always clean now, which is nice.
Oh, like it wasn't before?
No, it was. It was just you doing it and me watching because my foot was up. And then when my foot isn't up, my foot's kicking your butt. It's not. Her butt.
He's so dumb.
Her foot kicks my butt more than my kicks hers. Yes. So, okay. So what else is going on, honey? Are we showing properties today?
No.
So when do
that
we
has
do
been
the
changed to
walkthrough?
tomorrow.
But what about
tomorrow? We have 2 walkthroughs.
Yeah, that is a cool way to sell, is to not have the clients here. So we actually go through with a video camera and they're like, yeah, I'll take it. Signatures, money sent, away you go. What? It's crazy.
Good morning, Sandra.
So yeah, we're dealing with a lot of people that we've never met physically, although we talk to them on Zoom.
They can't make it down, so.
Yeah, but they're smart enough to know, hey, I need a place, I want a place.
I know.
Good day, good day. So honey, what else? Oh, there's a new meat place in Mescali's.
It's been there for a year, just saying.
It's new to me. And this has been amazing because they've got arrachera. Arrachera is kind of like a higher cut of steak, a little fattier, thicker than the stuff they give you with the tacos. And it's been marinated. You can buy it at Costco for $2.50 or $2.90 a kilo, and that's 290 pesos. At this place, 99 pesos a kilo. And it's not terrible. I mean, the stuff at Costco is absolutely better, but this stuff for 99 pesos, you can just doctor it up a little bit, and it's absolutely amazing. There was pork leg there, 69 or 59 pesos a kilo, and that would be in US dollars, like $2.80, $2.70, a Canadian $3.50 a kilo.
How much did you say it was in the US dollar, in pesos?
59 pesos a
I thought you
kilo.
said 69.
Yeah. So that was amazing, and they've got all these things, and that's the regular price. If you go on Facebook and you look up select Mescali's, I think would be what it would be, and it's a meat place, and it really is. And there's lineups, like people know this place is a good place to go. And they've got a select pizza right beside, which I don't know if they build them side by side.
Yeah, well, it's affiliated because they have the flyers inside, and you can get the pizzas.
Oh, yeah. And the logo is very similar, and one is select pizza, one is select carnes or meats or whatever. I can't remember if they use the English word or not. But I am telling you, not a bad place to go for meat. So we went there yesterday, and I mean, they did this stupid, only one person per family. So Zach goes in, comes back out, gets his list, gives it to Christy. Christy goes in, and obviously she buys.
Yeah, it was a bit of a gong show.
Yeah,
because some of the things they didn't have.
Oh, not only that, they cook your meat for you when you leave.
If you want
it. So you buy your meat, you step outside, and you give it to the guy, and they add peppers and chilies and salsa. It's a dang good system.
But Mega is doing that, and lots of the grocery stores.
But this is a discount place that's doing that. Like, I was very impressed. So, and right beside it is a pawn shop, which in Mexico, pawn shops, you might as well pay retail because you're going to get a warranty and all that kind of stuff with it. So, yeah, it's so weird here. All the used stuff, they don't call it used in Mexico. It's semi-nuevo, which is like it's sort of new. That's what used
almost
is.
New.
It's,
almost
It's like
new.
it's like crazy here, and then they charge you almost new pricing. So most of the time, it's probably best just to go and get your new thing because you'll get a warranty.
Right.
Now, upstairs, we've since learned the deal that we got on the furniture. We have to thank our clients a lot because what they sold us this stuff for, we went into Liverpool, which is where they bought everything. And there's 2 chairs alone that are over 900 pesos a piece. And we got 2 of those. And that would be essentially what we paid for. And then the rest is all free. It is crazy. So yeah, they really just didn't want to bring it with them to their new place up north in Mexico. Yeah, right. Almost new. Yeah, it really is almost new.
Almost
even
new is what it's called.
Even the vehicles, I think they call them
Seminuevos. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go to a used car lot, it says seminuevos. So it's crazy, and they charge so much for stuff at these places. Mind you, it's like that in Canada now. I looked on Mercado Libre and most of those places, and it's like, why? In the old days, you used to have a garage sale and sell it, 5 cents, 10 cents on the dollar. Those days are done. So.
Sorry, it's for the showing today. So Shirley's doing a showing for us today.
Excellent. So then I can't even have a drink right now because you're
No, you have to talk. Just give me 2 more minutes and then.
Okay. I'm forced to talk. So what shall I talk about? If you have a question, ask the question about anything. I will answer any question today. Nothing is off limits. So go ahead, ask the question. If it doesn't show up in the feed, I can't answer it because Christie, she's on the one that has the hidden feed.
I don't know where there was a hidden feed today. I'm very confused as to what's going on with our.
Well, we see Eva, so that's good.
That's good. That's good. We
So
see
Eva, what question do you have today?
You better talk, Eva.
No, hello. Yeah, I see. Okay. And then Estelle.
Yeah.
And Estelle, yes, she is the underwear fairy. Kathy, Randy. So you guys can ask the questions because obviously I can see what you're saying here. Jeff, sorry. You're going to have to go to another feed or smoke signals.
Or just keep it to yourself. Maybe just keep it to yourself, Jeff.
I don't think you need to. You need to share that question. So if you don't have questions, we can't answer. What do you read?
I love Mexico.
Why?
The governor of Nayarit, by order of the government of Nayarit, from September 13th to the 16th, which is Independence Weekend, which is a massive, massive weekend here, no establishment will be able to sell alcoholic beverages.
Wow, that's crazy. No, our areas that we specialize
Not restaurants, convenience stores, grocery stores, and the beaches will remain closed.
None of this makes sense. Do you know that one of the safest places in the world to be is on a beach? Because you're getting relaxation, you're getting vitamin D. Oh my goodness.
I happen to have a little bit of booze here. So if anybody wants to come party with us.
My eyes are only huge because she says a little bit. No, we do San Pancho, even down to Loda Marcos, all the way to Ms. Maloya. We've been doing it here now for almost 17 years. So we really do know the area very well. So yes, in answer to your question, that's the area. Christine and I like to sell Nuevo, Bucerias, La Cruz, but obviously just because we've been around so long, we go everywhere and our agents will go everywhere as well. He likes Christmas. Wait, exactly.
Who likes Christmas? What do you say?
Noel likes Christmas. Just a second. Exactly. Canada is exactly the same. All secondhand stores are the products that all stores can't or won't sell. It's true. It's crazy. Needing some places for furniture and appliances. Appliances, T.O. Sam's, I think, really is one of the best in the Bay. T.O. Sam's, they have one in Nuevo, but I think the prices are better in the Marina. I think just because of the rent.
Yeah, I don't know. But Randy, it really depends on what you're looking for. There's a lot of things that I would just recommend getting made for you. Go to the Perota places. There's actually a new one that opened here in Bucerias that I have just driven past. I haven't actually stopped in to check out. I would like to because it looks like they have some fun stuff in there. I also found one in Hereditaris, so maybe if I can convince my hubby to take me, we'll go check that one out too.
Yeah.
So there's a couple that I'd like to stop in. Most of it looks like it's Perota, which I prefer, but not everybody does. It's a dark wood. That's what's here. So
yeah,
there you go.
My suggestion is always go to Pinterest and then find the
What
things
you want, yeah.
and then have it made.
Yeah.
I mean, it is absolutely
Even
crazy.
stuff with upholstery and stuff can be made here. You know, and I mean,
So-
it does take time, but
Noel, got
okay.
it.
And
Thanks,
Noel,
Noel.
in restaurants, no, not the, for those 3 days, the 13th, 14th, that's 4 days.
Lay Seca sucks.
It's called Lay Seca, yeah. Fridge and couch. We got our fridge at Costco.
Yeah.
Um,
Costco's a good place.
I
But
think
Tio
Lynn
Sam's
got
has bigger
hers
selection.
at Home Depot, if I'm not mistaken, on sale.
Liverpool for sale at Liverpool.
If they're on sale, because when
If
you
they're
come,
on
you'll
sale.
be here in November, I think, right? And then I met a lady who wants to be selling some nicer furniture down here. I can pass her name on to you, and you can call her and see what she's got too. And it's someone that doesn't have a store down here. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Some people we do not recommend just because we know what they're like. But, you know, obviously we're not going to say anything here. So, yes, fridges and couches. Couches, if you're here in February and August, you know, we always recommend the Furniture Trade Show in Guadalajara. It's like the second largest in North America. The one in February is probably twice as big as the one in August. But they're great. So pretty much every furniture brand or whatever goes to these shows, and maybe a third to half let you buy from them directly. Like Boal, if you're not a store owner, they will not let you into the booth. So Boal is...
Was it Boel or was it the other
No,
one?
I'm pretty sure Boal.
Yeah, okay.
Boal would not let you in. So they've got an area, but you have to be a retailer specifically. Because we own a real estate company, they allowed companies to come in. But we got our couch for about a third to a half of what you can get it for retail.
I think you still said his name wrong, Don. If you look at how he did it, Noel, not Noel.
Noel. Okay, so Noel. Yeah, I don't know because it's breaking up the letters here. Because it's
I know, but if you look at it,
Oh.
but if you look at it on mine, it shows Noel, like Christmas.
Noel.
So it's not that he likes Christmas; it's Noel.
It's
like
Noel.
Christmas.
Like Christmas. We got
Gotcha,
it.
Noel.
We got Noel. Like Joel.
Phew,
Noel.
that took us a while.
Noel. Okay, yes, was thinking of that sale kind of like Black Friday.
Yeah,
like
last year, yeah.
Liverpool has incredible sales.
And I will say, we got a really nice Boel couch set, not Noel, Boel couch set, probably now going back 4 years ago at Lamb's, during that same sale time for 15,000 pesos. I mean, it's still in good shape. My kids are using it now.
Yeah.
So anyhow, there's lots of options, Randy, lots of options when you get here.
Yes. So, and anybody who isn't in Mexico, hey, we're just chatting Mexico stuff apparently today.
Apparently, which is much better than some of the other stuff we've been chatting about.
Yes.
We have an appointment this afternoon, actually, with a young man that would like to get involved with real estate with us.
We're meeting at the beach.
We are meeting at Suka.
What a great place to meet. You know, in the old days, you could meet in restaurants or whatever, but meeting at the beach, when we say our office is everywhere, we really mean it. And we much prefer the beach to meet at than anywhere else, because then if we're boring them or they're boring us, we can just watch the water.
Nice. So now when we're out there staring at the water, they're going to be like, they're bored.
They're bored. Yeah, no, I don't.
How
do that.
rude.
Yeah, especially when the whales are here.
Saw a video about four-wheelers on the beach. That's from Wendy.
So what did the video say? I think they're illegal. I mean, they have.
I don't
been
think
for a
they're
while.
supposed to be on the beach for sure.
Yeah. In the old days, we used to be able to have fires on the beach without permits.
Yeah.
And now,
Send some of the furniture up here, please.
the pricing is incredible here. Like we have Christie's large tree of life, which is probably 6.5, 7 feet by 3 or 4 feet. And we can get that framed in Perota for 2,000 to 3,000 pesos. And it really looks gorgeous. The wood is stunning. Yeah, and I think that we pay a lot more just because we're buying closer to the retail end than in the wholesale end.
Oh yeah, our stuff is even more expensive here because we are. I mean, if you go to Mexico City, Guadalajara, things are that much cheaper, and shipping is really cheap. So I know for our office, when we were furnishing it a few years ago, we got a couple of chairs custom made, like little
Wing chairs.
wing chairs. Yeah, that's the word. And I think
I can't remember people's names, but I can remember a wing chair.
they were very inexpensive, and the shipping was like 200 pesos or something ridiculous, like super cheap.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
Yeah, we were thinking about going to Guadalajara this week. Are we going this week?
I don't know, honey.
We have friends that want to go, and we said, we'll go. Only because we have to do something. I am going absolutely crazy here.
It's a very, very short trip for him, going crazy.
Yeah, but Christy, it's funny because before I used to like being at the house. Now Christy likes being at the house, and I just like going to do stuff.
I love my house.
Yeah.
The thing is right now we get out, like I was excited. We were going to the mall the other day. I wanted some coffee, and we get to the mall, and you have to wear the masks.
Oh, they temperature you.
And they take your temperature everywhere on your arm, everywhere you go. And I'm like, this just, and lots of the shops, you're lining up because you can only have 2 or 3 people in the store. And I'm like, this just isn't fun. Like it's not relaxing. It's not, it's not, I'm going to flip and punch you.
She is funny. Yeah, it is. So yesterday I thought, when we went out, that it was going to be fun. And then the moment I have to put a mask on, fun's over.
Yeah, but he knows he has to wear one.
I
and he wants to go out and go do it.
It's like you and cilantro. I forget.
Okay, don't ever say anything about
a couple months, 17 years. That's very different.
Anyways, I don't like cilantro. Let's put it that way.
So even to go in a meat place, you needed to wear a mask. So I didn't go into the meat place because you can only have 1 per family. Oh, but we go into the mall. At every entrance of the mall, there's a person standing there. And you must walk through the solution, which de-COVIDs your shoes. They give you a squirt of stuff and take your temperature. Now you're allowed to go in. But not only that, now whenever you go into a store, you have to do it all again.
Yeah, every store has to do it.
So they take your temperature. You go into the next store. They take your temperature again. Go into the next store, take your temperature again. It's like, am I going to get the COVID from that store to that store? And not only that, every single entrance, they take the temperature and give you the rubbing alcohol. It is crazy. Yes, it is. I agree with you, Christy. It is getting boring, annoying, and a pain in the you-know-what.
And I never thought I would say that. Yeah. I like to shop. Especially even in Canada.
But we all need to shop because that is really the fundamental basis of our economy, is we need you to buy. When your microwave breaks, don't get it fixed. Buy a new one. Because if you don't, the economy will shut down. It is crazy how our world is built around consumption. And I'm afraid that is going to be the way it is for a while. Because if you don't, then they shut everybody down.
Yeah.
Like, think Costco.
Hi, Clem.
Costco in Edmonton. There's 7 Costcos, soon to be 8 in Edmonton. And each one is doing well over 100 million. Some are doing 250.
Hi, Mom.
And what's crazy is over $1 billion a year. And it's just Costco exists to fill that desire to go shopping and finding and getting and buying.
Yeah. So Wendy, in response to what happens if you have a temperature, they will not let you in. They will tell you no. They will make you leave. And Mom, it is crazy how COVID is breaking out in places where masks are mandatory.
It is.
I feel, for me personally, okay, this isn't scientific, this is nothing. I am, especially here, but even in Canada when it was cooler, here I'm constantly, I have the mask on and I'm sweating, so I'm putting my hand up to my mask because otherwise the sweat is literally dripping inside my mask. And I do tend to run a little hot. Let's put it that way. But it's to me, it doesn't affect my breathing per se. Like I don't feel like I can't catch my breath with a mask on. I don't like the smell because you're smelling your own breath.
Yeah. So we were at AutoZone a couple of days ago when we got the battery for our vehicle. There were 7 people right around us.
Yes.
And this is how 5 of us had our masks.
Including John. Not me, though, because...
This is it. Nose exposed.
I don't like having my nose exposed. It looks ridiculous.
5 of 7 of us. When you go into the mall, most guys, a lot of women.
It's mostly men, though. It is mostly men that don't wear it over.
But a lot of women, too, though. So it's just people know it's a game. It's a con. Even the security guys... That's what they'll wear.
Yeah. Well, and Eva, what's really happening is more and more people are doing online shopping. I know I've been doing more online shopping than I think I've ever done.
Amazon stock has gone up 50 or 60% since the beginning of the year. That's crazy.
Mom, I know what the studies say. It's just for me personally, I'm not feeling that, and I don't have to wear it for a long time because, like I said, if I go to the mall or go to the grocery store, I want to get out because I'm not having fun. Like normally, we have La Comer here, which is pretty. It's a nicer one. It's got some nicer stuff. Usually I like going around and I like looking at their little furniture area at the back and some of their dishware, and because they have some nicer glasses and different things like that. And I'm like, what do I have to get? Get me the heck out of here because it's just not fun anymore.
Yeah, you're buying lots off of Amazon now.
Well, I mean, not lots.
I keep noticing things in my house that are new that I don't even know where they came from.
I bought a rack for our frying pans. Okay, we have cast iron frying pans, and they're really heavy. And we have to reach down under. So I found this rack that holds them. It stacks them up. So you just pull one out. You don't have to lift the whole bunch to get the bigger one on the bottom. And he's like, what is this shit?
What is what?
I'm sorry. You shit. Yeah, you said it.
I did not say that.
What did you say?
I said, what is this?
Really?
I said, you bought this, and I didn't know anything about it, which is fine.
I bought that at Home Depot.
Oh, there you go.
A few weeks, the first time I went.
See, she goes shopping without me, so I have no idea what she buys.
It's not my fault he won't go into the stores.
So what I want to do is create a mask like this. So it looks like it's really wet. And then you just walk around. And of course, they have to let you in because if you don't have that. But then just pretend like you sneezed and have speckles all over. And then watch everybody just kind of separate.
Amazon here, Eva, isn't quite as good as it is in Canada, which is not nearly as good as it is in the States. Yeah. We do kind of get the best of both worlds. I never order from Amazon.ca here. But I do order from Amazon.com once in a while here, but not everything gets delivered. Like I'd ordered a coffee mug and it never came. They don't know where it is. They lost it. They told me to process a refund.
It's just, can you imagine if that was your vote and you were in the US?
Mm-hmm. So and this is supposedly through DHL but So I returned it. I did the online return. They're like, okay, well, you'll get your refund when you get the coffee mug. When we get the coffee mug. And I'm like, how do I give you back a coffee mug that never got delivered to me, first of all? Yeah. So I emailed them and I said, look, this is the situation. And they've already refunded it. So that's impressive.
It took you a while to get your vodka from Costco.
That was a while ago, Costco, but that happened where the bottle broke, and
the shipping company and Amazon Costco didn't know who was going to pay. So instead of giving Christie another bottle or a refund, they're like, "Yeah, we're going to have to wait and figure out who's going to pay." If I was Costco, I'd be like, "You know what? We're just going to pay." And I think now Costco would do that, because it was a very strange.
Well, we've had a few we've had good morning, Rob and Deb. We've had a few weird things with Costco.
The steamer.
Yeah, the vodka thing was interesting. Normally, I don't order booze online and get it delivered.
The steamer thing really made me angry.
The steamer well, okay, so let's go back to the vodka thing. I ordered it with a friend. She wanted a bottle. It was you had to buy 2, so I said, well, I'll buy the other one. Okay, so blah blah blah. But with the steamer, they sent me a steamer that was worth like 1,500 pesos less than the one I paid for.
Yeah, that was so.
So I took it back to Costco, and they're like, well, we can send you another one. And I said, I'll just refund my money, and I'll buy whatever you have here, which wasn't the one I wanted, but I needed it because that's how I iron my clothes.
It was ridiculous what Costco did.
Hi, Katrina.
Yeah, because instead of sending that superior item, they sent an inferior item. That was 1,500 pesos less.
Yeah, it was weird. There's been a couple of weird little things with Costco, but you know what? They're always good to fix it. And Amazon too. Like there's a couple of things I ordered. Lots of you guys are probably going to know what True Lemon and True Lime and all that is those little packets of powder that you can add to your drinks or food for that flavor. And it's just the dried juice. So I ordered a sample or a combination pack of that and some light bulbs. Well, they did not allow them into the country, but it never made it back to Amazon.
What?
So I did the refund process because I wasn't getting them, and they told me that it had not. Oh no, it was. I had to hire a broker to get it across the border. It was going to cost me 3,000 pesos minimum to get light bulbs and powdered juice over the border. So I said, forget it, send it back to Amazon. And so then I'm waiting. So then I did the refund process like Amazon said, and I'm waiting. And then I kind of forgot about it because this would have been, I don't know, last January. So like a year and a half ago. And then I ordered a purse off of Amazon, and the zipper broke right away or something. I can't remember. Oh no, that's that one there, and a little bolt.
You gotta be faster with your stories.
A little bolt came off, and so I emailed them, and they told me that they couldn't exchange it for me because they didn't have any more in stock, but they would refund me. So they refunded me, and then as I'm talking to Amazon, they're like, "Okay, well, you started the process on this, and you never gave us our product back." I said, "I never received it. If you look, and blah blah blah." So they kind of scolded me for waiting so long, but then they did it because you still only have a short time to refund things.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes.
Yeah, it is crazy how it is, especially in Mexico. We have bureaucrats and politicians that are responsible on what crosses the border. And gosh darn it, some of the stuff,
it's the weirdest
rules
stuff. I ordered
stupid
salt and pepper shakers, like battery operated ones. And my mom has them and I like them. So I wanted a set here and they were cheap. So I ordered them and they got turned back at the border. So I still don't understand why that was. I thought maybe it had salt and pepper in them and they didn't want food crossing. No, that wasn't it. There was no
salt and pepper's here.
And Eva, you can take things back even if you don't have their MasterCard. You just have to have a Costco membership.
If you have their MC.
Unless she meant membership card, but I'm assuming she meant MasterCard.
Canada, in many cases, forces you to use a broker. Ridiculous. Especially if you use Oops, which in Mexico is UPS. Oops is really what they call it, which is funny because they're kind of the one that'll screw everything up. And anything that you bring UPS across the border, going to need a broker. It's crazy. DHL don't need a broker. UPS need a broker.
UPS is the worst. It is absolutely the worst.
Ever cross border with UPS. Ever.
But yeah, no, there's a few things that I've seen on Amazon.com.
Morning, Sheila. She did MasterCard. And Marie, hello. Yeah, it is so crazy. So what should we else? I think we're done, hon.
Well, it is 10:34. We've been chatting a bit.
What? We've hardly said anything.
I think we said a lot.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys didn't ask us any questions today, which it hurts my heart a little because I like to answer questions.
Might have thought they were cocoa grinders. I don't know. They don't look like cocoa grinders to me. They're just nice looking and very easy to use salt and pepper shakers.
Do you guys know that Christie has taken coca leaves? when she was in Peru. In Peru, they give it to you for altitude sickness.
Oh yeah, and for my kids, I went to Peru without you. It's a running joke with my kids because, of course, when I got back, I was excited. So I went in Peru and blah, 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 and Machu Picchu. And so now it's kind of a running joke. Mom, have you ever been to Peru? I bought them those beaded hats. I think that's why they're still bitter because I made them wear them and I have pictures to prove it.
Marie says it's frosty where she is.
I'm so sorry. It's hot and, well, it's actually...
I'm hearing rain.
I think it is, well, yeah, it is still raining.
Yeah, it is.
Or raining again, I don't know.
So I do have to really quickly go and buy horse poop and put it on our bananas, just because I think that's the reason a lot of our bananas are just coming out scraggly and not bunchy.
Scrawny.
Bunchy. We have one good, awesome bunch of bananas. The other three kind of scraggly. So it's going to be interesting. And for anybody who wants in Mexico a banana plant, just give us a call. We have 2 ready to give away.
And we have a bunch of little pups that can be dug up.
Oh
We've
my
got a
gosh,
lot that are
yes.
growing.
Yeah, I think some of those pups I want to just plant around other places.
We don't need more banana plants, honey.
You always need banana plants.
We don't even eat bananas.
I know, but you need banana plants.
No, you don't.
Bananas, you can trade for stuff.
Manure. It's called manure.
Yeah, horse poop. And we've got the horses across, but we don't really know the owner well. And we had a rough relationship start, and now it seems okay.
Thanks to our workers. No, it wasn't anything that we did.
Yeah. Our workers did stuff that was kind of weird, and he just did some weirder stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that now,
I think we caught him on a bad day, and he was not very nice. And anyways, I think it's gotten better. Yeah. And probably if we approached him, he would. Yeah. I mean, we wave and smile, and
and I like the horses. It's nice having horses across the street, although I'm allergic to them. But it is nice having them. So I think we're done for today. Unless you have any urgent questions that need to be answered, we're going to say goodbye. So we will give you right now 10 seconds. If you have any questions,
But we have to give them more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Well, then maybe 20 seconds just to kind of
what's the lapse?
Like, it'll say 20 seconds because that's the swear filter.
It's not a swear filter because
because you said the S word today already. Yes. Okay, Sheila says that. So Sheila wants us to go. Marie wants us to go.
They're done.
Yeah, okay.
They're all done.
Thanks,
Get lost,
guys.
you guys.
Then we are going to say goodbye. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Really an amazing Tuesday.
Actually, before we do that, though, I should check the one that
Love
is
one
not...
another. Be kind to one another. And wash your hands often. And touch your spouse's face as much as you want because Christie really doesn't care about that. She touches.
And I touch... Yeah, Costco online has been a challenge.
Thanks for being nice today. So then we will say goodbye. So say goodbye, honey.
Goodbye, honey.
Wow.